Hi guys, my name is Anna Lefebvre. I am a host of a podcast called Love and Lust, which is a podcast about relationships and more. One of the questions that I get all the time is about red flags. What is the number one red flag that you should look out for, males or females? And I'm here to tell you there's a lot of red flags, but the number one red flag that you need to look out for is compatibility. Now, compatibility is a very big word. It's a very broad word. So what does Anna mean? Yes, I'm talking about myself in third person, but what do I mean by compatibility? Compatibility is the core value of you, your morals and your beliefs. Are they the things that are not going to alter, because that's the foundation of who you are. That's the compatibility that I'm talking about. Does your compatibility with this other person match? What do I mean by that? Morals, religious beliefs, things that are of great value to you, of great importance to you, needs to match up with the other person. Now, here's the thing. You could be like, okay, well, Anna, he said or she said that they just don't really care that much about, religion and whatnot, or they don't really care about this, about politics, but I'm really strongly into this politics. Well, you got to really see if you guys are compatible because of that. For instance, I have core beliefs like religious beliefs and political beliefs that if my significant other doesn't see the same way, we're just not a match. I could think he's the most beautiful person. I could think he's the most kindest person. But if we are not of the same religion, it's not going to work out. One of the biggest qualms in my last marriage, my first marriage, was the fact, my only marriage, I say like that to be funny, but was the fact that he wasn't Christian. And the thing was, before we got married, before we even were engaged, I told him how important my faith was to me. And he told me, yes. And then to come to find out after we got married, years after, that he didn't believe it. But the thing was, I actually knew this, but I still forced it. And the thing is that my belief system from Christianity really makes up who I am. It's really important to me. So because of my morals were different than his, we really did not see things on the same page after a certain point. So your morals, your core beliefs, if you are like myself, there's some people that are not. So there's some people, that are not so strongly based in a certain quote unquote religion or spirituality, which like myself, but they have other things that are super important to them. They have other things like politics or something that is super important to them. So people, let me tell you something, people do not change. They might tell you that they change, but people do not change because we go through something, and I have a degree in sociology, so I'll always bring this up. We go through something called a socialization process. Look it up. I'll put links below so you can understand what it is. But those moments are during that time is what makes us us. People do not change. Only things around them change. Maybe, they got married. Maybe they had a child. Maybe they lost their job. Maybe they got a different job. People hardly ever change, I should say. I say they don't change, but they hardly ever change. And now I'm going to hardly is because usually if they do change, it's because something really big happened. Maybe a death in the family. Maybe they found their God or something like that. But does that make sense? The biggest red flag that you should really evaluate, that really should stop you from going forward and pursuing a relationship, is compatibility. Compatibility is everything. You can love the way this person looks. You can love what they stand for. You can love how they treat their family, how they treat their mother. You can love how they treat their children. But if you guys at the end of the day are not compatible, it's not going to work out, to be point blank. So you guys, if you disagree with me, I'm okay with that. Leave it in the comments below. If you agree with me, leave it in the comments below. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's Anna Lefebvre on Instagram. Snapchat, Anna678. TikTok, it's Anna Lefebvre. My Twitter's gonna be down below, but let me know what you guys are thinking and what you think of what I said. Thank you guys. Love you.